Hey guys, thanks for hanging back out with us again today. We got a pretty cool color to show you. We're going to do a color recipe of a color that we like to call Game Changer. It's an awesome color and it works pretty well in the frogs. So we're going to shoot in the Angling AI Speed Frogs, and if we got time, we're going to try another mode. But we're going to be using some dead-on plastics, goose turd, and my favorite, Charlene, and some flakes and stuff. So we'll put the recipe on the page for you so you can follow along and make this for yourself if you want. But we'd like to say thanks for everyone for last week's giveaway. It was an awesome result, and we hope everybody had fun. We got more giveaways planned. Just keep sharing the videos and spreading the word and inviting new friends and stuff. And the more people we get, the more giveaways we can do. But if you'd like to support our channel, now at the bottom of our videos you can see there's a thanks button, and that's for donations if you'd like to donate to our show. We're not asking for donations, but if you'd like to donate to the boys and I, then we'd very appreciate it. And alright, enough of all that. Here we go. Game Changer. So as you see, we're putting in the colors now in cold plastic. Sometimes we use cold if we already have a recipe written that we know is, set in stone. Then we'll do it in cold and just stir it real well and then heat it up. Now, the only thing I don't put in is the flake ahead of time because the flake could have a tendency to fall to the bottom of the cup. We don't want that to happen. So now we need this one. This little mixture I found on Amazon, and works awesome just with battery, couple battery AA's I think it is, and it works really good. Now you gotta remember, if you do put your colors in cold, it's going to look completely different than what it will after you warm it up. So you can't, if I'm not sure what the color, if I'm building a color or something like that, then I'll definitely want to put it in hot plastic. If I already know the recipe color or the color recipe I want to use, then I'll just do it this way. Put it in there in cold and just make sure it's stirred up really, really well. Everything except the flake. I'll do the flake after it's warmed up, and then I'll keep the flake from falling into the bottom of the cup. Stir this one up in these awesome new dead-on cups. Alright, now like I said, I'm not going to do the flake yet until I get this hot, heated up. But as you can see, the colors are like a dark brown, you know what I mean? So after we heat this up, I'll show you what it looks like again, and it's completely different. We'll be right back once we heat this up. Alright, well that's in there, and the vacuum chamber is going to be kind of loud, but I wanted to tell you, I found that when you're shooting laminates in injection pours, it's best to go as cool as you can, and that way when the colors hit, they instantly are bonded together, and you don't gotta let them cool together or a chance of the colors mixing and stuff. So make sure you get the 350 conversion temperature. Then after that, then I'd like to drop my temperatures down to, I'm going to shoot at about 300, between 300 and 320. So when this is done, I'll show you how we do that. Alright, they're hot now, and we put the smidge of meteor flake in the charlime side and a smidge of the night flake. I like the contrast, two different size flakes. It adds a nice texture. And then for the large flake is the from Lureworks. Deadline Plastics doesn't have this size yet, but it's the .062 square cut black from Lureworks. This is what we're going to use for the large flake, and I'm going to nice pinch of it, and that's it for that one. And then we'll stir those in. Now it's important when we do laminates, you gotta have both cups, not just the same temps, but the same consistencies. So if you have too much saturation in one and not enough in the other, then the colors will just mix and run together. So it's just as important to have the same consistency as it is the same temperatures. Alright, there's our awesome charlime. I love this color for a chartreuse. It's like a chartreuse with a hint of green in it. I really like the way it looks. Alright, so our colors are mixed. We're going to get these in the vacuum chamber, get the bubbles out of it, and then we'll shoot it. Alright, here we go. We'll put the top color on the top side, and the bottom color on the bottom side. Alright, now we got our colors set. Everything's in place. We're going to draw real slow, draw it up, and then we're going to push down nice and slow. Remember, the colors are pretty close to the same temp. They're between 310 and 315. Now, also the same consistencies. So you don't have more saturation in one than the other. The saturations are the same. The temps are really close to the same. So we should have a really nice clean laminate. Here we go. So we're gonna stick it right, draw nice and slow, so you don't pull any air bubbles in. Purge off your injectors, and then nice and firm pressure. Nice and slow. You don't want to go too fast. Hold pressure for about, I don't know, about 15 seconds or so. And then top off your mold. Excess goes back in the cup for the next round. Alright. So we'll give that a second to cool down and we'll see how we did. Alright, let's check out the blending black and see how the colors look. Oops. So this will essentially be the colors. Get in there. That's the colors we're going to be working with. Again, horrible lighting in here, but we're going to tear open those molds and see how they laminated. Let's see if they come out right on this one side. Ooh, get off of there. Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Alright, and there is the speed frog, the AR frog they call it, and look at this. Is that cool or what? Excuse me. We're gonna shoot another round of this. Look at that shoreline with that goose dirt is just incredible. We've caught so many fish on this pattern, this color, no matter what we poured it in. Very, very cool. And it's got, once we get in the light, you can see just a hint of a blue highlight through the goose turd part. It's very, very cool color. All from Dead On Plastics. So, that's heated up. We're gonna shoot one more round of these real quick. Alright, let's see how we did for round 2 of the AR Speed Frogs. Yeah, very cool. Very cool color. As usual, we'll take them outside so you get good lighting of them. Very awesome color. Perfect laminates, look at that. Awesome. Alright. Alright, so now those frogs are awesome. Killer color. But we're gonna put them in something else now. And we're gonna do the Angling AI 4-inch stinger. Another awesome mold, creature mold that I love at this time of year too. And this color is awesome in it. So we're gonna blast this one up real quick just so you can see the colors in this one. Alright, now we gotta remember the eye orientation, or the orientation on this Speed Frog, where the nuts are usually, from Angling AI anyway, the nuts are the top of the mold. The screws are the bottom of the mold. So this one went that way, but if you'll notice this one, it's the other way. The top's gonna be on this side. So we gotta remember to make sure our top color is on this side and not this side like before. We got a couple seconds left and then we're gonna blast this. Here we go. So now we gotta remember top color is on this side and your bottom color is on that side. You just gotta make sure you watch your orientation of each mold is gonna be different. But it shoots the same. It's still the same temps, still about 320, and everything else is the same. You're still gonna draw nice and slow. We do that every one, and then purge it off and inject it nice and slow. With injection pours, it's okay to come up with a specific temp and run with that, but with open pours it just doesn't work like that. There's so many variables for an open pouring. I mean, sometimes you might need hot molds, cool plastic. Sometimes you might need cool molds, hot plastic. Oh, that one shot weird. That's messed up. We'll see if that works. Ugh, that was weird. But anyway, with open pouring, it's a little bit different because sometimes, you know, you might need hot molds, cool plastic. Sometimes you need cool plastic, hot molds. So I mean, the variables are so drastic in open pouring, but you can get away with it pretty well in injection pouring. All right. To be honest, I'm not really confident with this one. It looked like we drew an air pocket or something and caused that little mishap at the end. So we'll see if it filled in. If not, we'll just shoot another one. Oh, look at that. Still perfect fill. Awesome molds. And look at the stinger. I love this little creature bait. It's so cool. Look at how it laminates. Look at that. Even right on this little fin is perfect laminate. Look at, you can see it right on that little rib of laminate. This thing laminates so awesome. Very, very cool. Yeah. So we're gonna see if we can blast one more of these real quick. Alright, let's check this round out of stingers and see how we did. Awesome, awesome. Very cool. This mold is so cool from Angling AI. It's got so many options. You can like split the tails in like 3 different ways and have different presentations for it. It's such a killer mold. Very cool. Alright, we're gonna get these outside and see them in natural light. Alright, here we are outside, natural light. Look at these. Here's the stingers. Did it so you can see both sides. And then here's the AR speed frogs. Very cool color. Very cool. You see just a hint of blue in there. Very awesome color. And yeah, we've caught quite a lot of fish with this pattern. And like anything we poured it in too. So if you want a killer color, here's a recipe. Alright, so there we go. That's a custom color of ours we like to call Game Changer, because man, anything you pour it in, it's gonna get bit. But if you we've had a lot of questions actually real quick about packaging and stuff, and I'd like to share this guy. If you haven't, this is what we package. This is what the Game Changers will be in. Awesome clamshells. They look very great. Got a nice hanging tab up there that actually locks and locks in place. Very cool. And we use it for a lot of different things. You can see fits 5 stingers or G5s. Fits 5 of the G5s in there perfectly and looks snazzy good. Now, we get clamshells from a lot of different places and packaging from a lot of different places. Our traditional like worm bags and stuff, we get at clearbags.com, and those come from fablebaits.com. Make sure you check him out. His name is Josh, and Angling AI did a contest for bait making a while back, and we took 3rd place. Well, this guy Josh, he took 1st place, and he's the king of the hook. He was the winner of the contest, and this is his company called Fable Baits, and he has those clamshells in I think 3 different sizes, maybe more. I'm not sure, but the ones we like are those ones. And he's a really cool dude, and make sure you check him out and support his website. And if you need clamshells, they're awesome. They're really good. And all the links for everything we use and him is going to be in the video description of every video we do. So there we go. I hope you guys like this, and thanks for hanging out as always. And make sure you like, subscribe, share, and all of that. And if you dig this color, check it out, man. It's an awesome color. Remember, all the links are in the description. And this week is Thanksgiving, so we hope everybody's gonna have a great Thanksgiving. Be thankful for all your stuff and get as fat as you can on all that good food. So till next time, we appreciate you guys hanging out as always. Thanks for watching.